Many of you watching this channel have never ridden a leader bike. And if you've never ridden a leader bike, this is the right video for you. I'm going to show you how crazy fast the BMW S1000RR is today. But I'm not going to be doing any top speed runs. We are on public roads and I am a reasonable citizen of the world. Instead, what I want to show you that I think a lot of people don't talk about is how insanely fast the acceleration is on these motorcycles, pretty much no matter what gear you pick. We all know these things are highly capable on track. They're super fun, super rewarding to ride. But on the average daily ride, this is massive overkill. These bikes are ludicrously fast. So today, I'm going to jump on the highway. I'm going to show you guys how this motorcycle accelerates from about 40 miles per hour to about 100-ish or so. We're going to do it in first through sixth gears. We're going to give that a shot in the different modes as well, in rain, sport, dynamic, all that, just to give you a real sense of the acceleration on this BMW S1000RR and what you can come to expect if you're looking at getting a motorcycle like this. Which, by the way, if you want this motorcycle, I am giving this motorcycle away. Yes, this is not my personal motorcycle. You can win this motorcycle over on yammynoob.co. If you sign up as a member, you'll get automatic entries every single month that you can apply towards this motorcycle, or you can hang on to them, and the next time we do a really cool sweepstakes like this, you can stack them all up and then put them towards that one. It's a great way to get involved with what we're doing here. You get access to our Discord server, behind the scenes content, access to me, Yammy Noob, on that Discord server, ask me questions, hang out with me, all that good stuff. It is a ton of fun and a great way to support what we do here. We've given away over 50 motorcycles valued at over $500,000 over the last 5 years, so this is not our first rodeo. We know what we're doing and we love what we do. Hit that link down below to yammynoob.co, support the show. Now let's ride this BMW S1000RR and go have some fun. Get her started up. She's already nice and warm. Bike is pretty much bone stock. This bike has 659 miles on the odometer. It has the break-in service completed, meaning that we have full power. It is not flashed, which for some reason on my first ride and review of this bike was a controversial issue, that I rode a stock motorcycle and it wasn't flashed. Some people had bizarre commentary about that. Not really sure why. It's a stock bike. It is what it is. It's got a slip-on exhaust on it. That's all it has done to it. Yeah, we're going to try to give you guys all the different acceleration potentials that you would see in this bike. Dynamic mode, half throttle, rolling on the throttle, full throttle, all that good stuff. Alright guys, we're going to start us off nice and easy here. We'll be in 6th gear, go down to about 55 miles an hour, and we're just going to 100% throttle, and that's 100. So we'll get that timing on the screen, see if we can compare it to something. That was a BMW S1000RR, 6th gear, 55 to 100. How fast was that? Let's try 5th gear now. We'll compare to see how much faster. 55 again, and we're just gonna... Yep, that's 100. We're not even getting in the rev range at all. Alright, down to 4th. Same thing, 55. Alright, that was 100. Pretty good, not bad. Alright, let's try it again. 3rd gear, down to 55. That was 100. It accelerates really, really strongly once you get down. But it is an inline 4, so all that power is at the top. But we want to see how it compares on those different speeds. Alright, now we'll try 2nd gear. 55-ish. Yeah, that was really rapid. Alright, now we're going to try 1st gear. Because you can be in 1st gear, 55 miles an hour easy on a super bike. If you've never ridden a leader bike, that's something you can do pretty easily. Alright, we'll go ahead. try that one more time. Down to first for 55. Yeah, that's 100. That was what, like 2 seconds? 3? That's so crazy. The craziest part about leader bikes is the fact that they'll keep pulling so hard past 100. And I don't want to demonstrate to you guys because it's pretty irresponsible here on public streets, but just believe me when I tell you that it's not that big of a lift to go from 100 to 120 on a super bike or beyond. And that's really where it gets a little scary, honestly. Like, it's kind of crazy how you can go from doing 100 to 140 without too much effort. They just keep pulling. There's so much top end grunt. These things are out of control. You see here, even in third gear, 6,000 RPM, we'll scooch it a little bit. Again, this is an inline 4, so honestly, third gear at 6,000, there's not that much power. I mean, there's a lot. If you've never ridden a super bike, there's a lot of power. But if you have ridden, like, you know, big torquey twins or something like that, it hits really differently. Such massive overkill for the street. It's crazy. Now, I will say I'm in dynamic mode. I don't feel like when I whack the throttle I'm getting that much out of it. It also does it so smooth. Like third gear 6,000. But it's like you gotta wait, and then the power just hits. I mentioned how these new age leader bikes, because they make so much power, they're often optimized for top end power, because they're race bikes, obviously. Like, this thing is homologated, it's designed to go in World Superbike, all that stuff. The Honda Fireblade is really similar, but actually a little bit worse than this thing, because this thing has the shift cam technology that gives it a little bit better mid-range. But, you know, versus a V4 motorcycle, you know, you really feel the inline 4's characteristics of how much it just wants to pull towards the top end, and all that power is locked at the top. A V4 has a much more broad power band. The R1 as well, too, with its cross-plane uneven firing order. It mimics a V4, and it just feels a little bit more like it has more mid-range torque. But dude, this thing's crazy fast. My Turbo Busa has been broken for a long time. I don't ride bikes like this that often anymore, and it still just is like mind-boggling. And it's also wild too. We clipped off close to 100 miles an hour, and I mean, that's, if you get caught going those kind of speeds, you're not going to have a good time. And you saw how easy it was to go over 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. It's not hard at all to do those kinds of speeds on a bike like this. In fact, it's actually hard to not go that fast on something like this. I mean, look at this. We're doing the speed limit right now, right? About 70 something miles an hour. If I literally just go, that was close to 100. I mean, come on, that's crazy. I'm in fourth gear. I'm not even in a high gear. Kick it up into sixth gear, okay? Watch, we're technically speeding a little bit now, 75 miles an hour, okay? And you go, and that's 100. And you have to very quickly get on the brakes. I mean, it's weird when you think about it that we just sell these to the public. It's kind of like, well, if the speed limit's up to maybe 80 or 85 in most places, why would you sell something that can go so fast, right? Doesn't really make sense, does it? It's kind of this weird understanding between consumer and manufacturer that it's like, yeah, we're selling you something that's like wildly inappropriate for the street, and yet we're just gonna do it anyways. Like, if traffic control people and safety people really wanted to not have these go into hands, like, wouldn't they, you know, advocate for not being able to sell these? Wouldn't they be regulated in some way? I mean, Dodge sells, like, I don't know, that crazy Hellcat thing makes like 1,000 horsepower or something like that. It's just odd when you think about it that you can sell these vehicles that are so dangerous, right? I also think about these new EVs that are 5,000 pounds and can go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. That's terrifying, you know? And it's not to say that if you hit something on your motorcycle going 100 miles an hour, you're not going to get somebody hurt, but man, a big vehicle like that can really get somebody hurt. I just want to show you guys this again. We'll do third gear, going close to the speed limit. Let's see. And that was 100. That's crazy. And I'm not even really giving it, you know? It'll go way more than that. It'll go way more than that. That's wild, man. Absolutely wild. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about upgrading to a liter bike, just know what you're getting into. These things are really damn fast. I think the average automotive enthusiast or kind of entry-level sport bike rider, they don't really get just how crazy a liter bike is. I mean, this thing will run with like 1,000 horsepower supercar all day long. And I mean, think about that. Something with 1,000 horsepower. And you can just go get one of these for $20-something thousand. Totally nuts. Totally nuts. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration on how fast the BMW S1000RR is. Leave me a comment down below if you agree or disagree with how fast I think these liter bikes are. Remember, this is a giveaway motorcycle, so head to the link down below on yammynoob.co and check out the sweepstakes. Become a member, start stacking up your entries, and get that all sorted out. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
Oh, I love being here inside of the warm embryonic fluid of Valentino Rossi. Me and him just sharing foods together. Maybe he's gonna eat some pizza or some pasta here in the hills of Tavullia. But you know where else it's nice and warm and cozy is this next episode of Yammy Noob. You can click on right over here. I'd love for you to watch it. But anyways, I'm gonna stay here hanging out. Me and him might go onto the track later, but I'll catch you guys later.